Aegon the Conqueror had a dream.
Yeah, I had a dream. I had a dream last night that I was fucking 350 pounds and getting fatter every day.
My dream last night had Betty White in it and all the Marines from Aliens, but they were all their current age.
Don't lie. It wasn't Betty White. It was B. Arthur. All right, so this was a very, very short snippet of a dream that I remembered probably about 4 days ago. And, I remembered it just long enough to get up and kind of think about it. And then I scribbled it or typed it down.
Okay. I don't know. That sounds like hippie behavior, writing down things in a dream journal.
I typed it on my Discord shit to talk about on air folder. So that's probably not the same thing. It's far more manly.
Suspiciously hippie. I don't know.
Much more conservative and American.
Get you one of those little Indian dream catchers.
So I was standing around a metal, gold, or copper-colored table. The tiny room, it was a very small room. It had a very Dune, David Lynch, Harkonnen appearance to it.
Okay.
Paul Muad'Dib was on the table, strapped down. And
oh my.
All the Harkonnen regulars from that movie, the Baron and Fade Routha, and all of them were standing around the table looking all villainous and shit. And there was like, the machine that attacked him that was floating through the air, the Seeker or Assassin or whatever it was.
Before you continue, at any point did Sting appear in tiny metal underwear?
He was not wearing his bikini shorts, unfortunately. I think he was dressed normally.
Because that would indicate a whole other way the stream was going. But
well, I mean, don't be too quick to judge. At no point in the stream did he say, I will kill him. I will kill him. Which is on me. That's on my subconscious for not like kicking that shit out. Right. But all I remember was, Muad'Dib, Muad'Dib, right? Okay. Muad'Dib. We were trying to figure out what the secret message, the secret behind that name was. So we were torturing him, trying to figure out what Muad stood for, because we already knew that Deeb was a shortened contraction for douchebag. That's what we knew. So we knew that it was Muad douchebag, and we were just trying to figure out what the Muad was for. So.
Muad is Fremen for B. Arthur.
I mean, we all know it's actually Little Mouse because of the moon that's known as the Little Mouse. But my dream and my subconscious chose to ignore that fact, and we were trying to figure out blank douchebag. So there's that.
Okay, that was an interesting dream.
I know. I wanted more. That I was like, what did I miss? Did I miss Sting yelling, "I will kill him"? I don't know. I had another weird dream where I woke up and I was showing like a bunch of neighbors. You know how like maybe like you're married and you mow the lawn and you wave to your neighbors. There was a bunch of neighbors like that standing around me admiring my car. And it was kind of like a dark SUV, and it was called the Krampus.
That is an episode of The Wonder Years.
When I woke up.
That's an episode of The Wonder Years. I'm telling you right now, Fred Savage has been in that exact situation.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that's an episode of The Wonder Years, yeah.
Because I never saw that. This is my own original thought. Damn it. Was it really? Are you being funny, Mike, or no?
I think he's funny.
No, I'm being funny.
Okay. And it seemed perfectly normal, and all the neighbors were admiring the car, saying like, "Oh, that's nice, man. Way to go." And can I borrow your lawnmower? And then I woke up, and I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, so I guess they're out of noises to make when they're coming up with cars. They've already had like the Tiburon and the Caprice. Isn't Caprice bad? That's like capriciousness, right?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. So the Krampus, that's going to be my next car. Krampus.
The Krampus. I like that. Okay.
My favorite is the Porsche Cayenne, because it looks like a roller skate, but it's still a Porsche. So you're like overpaying for a Kia, basically.
And Cayenne's pepper, right?
Well, yeah, and it's not even that hot of a pepper, really.
Also, you got your what are they? The Lamborghinis, where they name them after champion bulls.
The second they release a Secretariat, I'm buying one.
I'll buy an Old Bessie.
I'll buy an Air Biscuit. But here's my thought: is what if there's like a champion bull that kicks ass? I don't know what that means. Does that mean he takes out the matador or the matador takes out? I don't know. I'm not Italian. I don't know these things.
I think that's not Italian. It's Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're telling me that Lamborghinis name themselves after Spanish bulls?
Apparently.
There are only
How many
Spanish
Italian
bulls. You know what? Fucking, it's 2022. Just fucking Google.
I will Google it. Anyway, what I'm saying is, what if somebody had this champion bull that you could not ignore, undeniable, like the Michael Jordan of fucking bulls, and his name was like, like Dingleberry or Dinglehopper or something? Are they going to name their next awesome $100,000 car Dinglehopper?
I don't know. I'm just picturing a slow motion arc as the bull leaps through the air over all the other NBA players' heads.
No.
I think I would buy the Dinglehopper. I might. If it was that badass of a bull, yeah, I might.
Weird ass dream report. Okay.
This happened yesterday. I wake up and I'm peeing in the toilet, which is usually for some reason the time that my brain starts picking up on, like, oh God, that was a dream. So I got the theme song to the Fall Guy in my head.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah.
Right? Okay, and I remember the dream. And the dream was I was sitting at a table in kind of a bar, a little bit of a dive bar, and I was with other people. I don't know who the people were that didn't come back. I'm sure it was just friends or rando people. But they were in a conversation about like the greatest song of all time. And I busted in with Unknown Stuntman, Fall Guy.
I might fall from a tall building. I might roll a brand new car.
And then as soon as I said that, there was a few seconds where I got a reaction. Like some people were like, huh? And other people were like, yeah, this guy knows his shit. And then a bar stool cracked over the back of one of the people at the table. And then a big fist fight broke out. And the scene of Colt Seavers in the beginning punching the guy in the bar fight, that happened. And that's all I remembered.
That sounds like an epic dream. I gotta say, that's pretty awesome.
Good times. All right, another thing I wanted to mention too, food for thought. And this actually, like occasionally I'll have a dream and I'll wake up and it'll be awesome, or I'll have some kind of revelation. It doesn't happen that much, but I had a dream where I figured out this massive discovery that the movie The Crow with Brandon Lee is a remake of The Wraith with Charlie Sheen.
It is kind of, yeah.
I mean,
it's a similar plot. Yeah.
It's the same movie, Back from the Dead. I mean, The Crow did not get a cool car. And it didn't get to bang Sherilyn Fenn, but that's really the only big difference.
That's kind of a huge difference, though. That makes Wraith infinitely superior.
You think the car was the put him over?
Oh yeah,
or put him over the top.
Banging the hot chicks.
Yeah. Then after I woke up and I thought about it, like within about 30 seconds in my head, I said, "Oh shit, they're both High Plains Drifter." They're both fucking High Plains Drifter. Seriously, they're the same movie. I don't want to say like beat for beat or scene for scene. I'd have to watch them all again. But yeah, I mean, High Plains Drifter, right? He gets killed, he gets all whipped to death, and he comes back and he kills everybody, and he's like this ghostly cowboy guy, right?
I love a good ghost cowboy.
First thing I wanted to mention, this is really stupid, but all right. Weird dream I had sometime in the last couple of weeks. It wasn't that big of a deal. Well, I was in a courtroom and I was arguing with Phil Hartman's Unfrozen Caveman lawyer. And I was trying to make a case for why the Neanderthals went extinct. And my whole theory was that they're very unmotivated and they just kind of wandered about. So I was actually putting a motion before the court, and the judge changed their name to Meanderthals. Meander.
Okay.
That's all I remember is I was just trying to get the name changed from Neanderthal to Meanderthal.
Didn't get a ruling on that, huh?
No, that's all I could remember. It might have been a more involved story, but by the time actually it came back to me, that's all I was able to pick up. When you wake up, you don't remember the whole story. You remember like one little like scene or one little hook, and then you piece it all together. So when I woke up and I'm peeing, and I remember as I was in the student union waiting in line to get to my safe deposit box, I'm waiting in line. And you know how in a student union, you could be waiting in line and you look over and there's like this lounge area with a big TV and a lot of people sitting around a couch. That was going on. And there was a Backstreet Boys video on the television. And all the girls were just fucking like loving it. They were screaming.
Rock your body.
And so they're on stage singing and there's all these girls in the crowd just going ape shit. And okay, this is the part that I don't think is gonna like make it funny. This isn't funny. Okay, so in my head, my mind created lyrics for this song. I don't know Backstreet. I'm very much an NSYNC guy. I can name the whole cast of NSYNC. I'm an NSYNC guy.
It's NKOTB or nothing, man.
That's old school. I respect it. I had to look up this dude's name. Nick Carter is the only one I know from fucking Backstreet. So I had to look up this guy's name. It's the other blonde dude, Brian Luttrell. He's singing. He's belting into the mic. All the girls in the crowd are going crazy. And the line he was singing was, whatever path that you choose, whatever dude you doodle do.
What?
So he was saying, I will always love you no matter what path you choose. No matter what guy you sleep with, I'm still with you. But what he said was, whatever dude you doodle do. So I'm peeing into the toilet, and in my head just pops up, whatever dude you doodle do. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And that's where the whole dream comes like crashing down on me, and I remember everything based on that dude from fucking Backstreet saying, whatever dude you doodle do.
Everybody
So there's that.
doodle do, all right.